Everything returns to the source. Everything returns to truth. Everything returns to the ineffable name of God, which is truth before it is in its physical form, expressing writing and expressing by word, by sound, by vibration. Ultimately, in explaining everything, you get to that point where truth must speak for itself. God must speak for itself, himself, herself. That becomes beyond anything that we as human beings can express or say. If I tell you to express to me, describe to me the color red, what would you say? The color blue, what would you say? The best you can do is to try to relate it to another color. Start speaking about shades and hues, and that's the best you can do, if you even get to the point where you can attempt to do that. Lights and darks. Every time you bring up a word, other than truth, it is only in relationship to something else that doesn't exist. And then in comparing to something else, but that thing that you compare it to, well, then you must explain that what you compare it to. Expressing colors, all those things that are obtained from our senses, everything that we can see. If you start to explain it, eventually you must break it down to its prime source that we smell. What is this? What is the smell of corn? Explain to me the smell of corn. If you speak of sweet, and well, what is the smell of sweet? Well, opposite sour. Well, what is the smell of sour? That what you taste. What is the taste of an apple? What does skin feel like? The touch, sound. What does a bird's call sound like? All those things that you receive through the senses. Again, if it comes to one to express, all ultimately you can get down is to break it down to the source. Ultimately, that which you are experiencing, that which your senses allow you to interact with, to have knowledge of, is nothing but the truth. When you break it down to pure essence to describe it, ultimately get to the point where you can say nothing. Because every other word that you say, each and every word that you say outside of the word truth, you must explain what that is. Then eventually you must come to the source. And the source is beyond the word. But it's that word, which is the first word, which is the last word, which is the word of all words, which all words may come from, which get their life, it's their life from. You must get to that word which was before the word. You must get to that ineffable word. You must. You must.